Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Warlock 2, The Exiled. So, last time, we're finally starting to invade this snow world after dealing with some stuff back home, some fucking dragons and stuff. No big deal, but now we're going to finish off these snow maidens, hopefully, anyway. Maybe we'll use the shaman to do it. It's not showing... Ah, there we go. Alright, so now we can take them out, no problem. And, oh nice, we got the Snow Maiden's bungalow. I didn't even know that was there. And we found the mystic portal, and what? Okay, as you reach the portal, you see a horrible monster blocking the path into it. The monster creature says in a creepy voice, "I will ask you 3 questions and you will answer. If you do not, I will set my doggy on you." I'm not allowed to decline. I can only postpone. Kind of want to fight the doggy, but I guess not right now. But let's just have him ask me the questions. Alright. First question, who are you? It's not your business, or I am the great mage of this world. That one, I guess? Okay. And what is your quest? Yeah, this is a Monty Python reference. I kind of thought that. I'm going to Ardania to kill the United One. And what is the speed of a hungry wolf? 3, I've seen wolves and I know their speed very well. Which kind of wolf, or a polar wolf, or a tundra one? Or I am not your walkingpedia. I think it's probably this one is the one it wants. I do not know, jumped off the edge, alright. Grey mages know many things. The bridge is now open. Okay, so we made our way through a Monty Python sketch, and now can go through the gate. I'm not sure, honestly, how much I like those silly quests that you have to do to open the gates, but hey, you know, it's just weird. Like, I don't mind it. It's just weird for the tone. Like, it totally doesn't match the tone of the first Warlock. We're gonna have to ship these guys across the water because the portal spat them out over there, but that's okay. Let's move on over to our other place. Everything seems to be fine here, so we're gonna go ahead and move these guys through the portal ASAP. We did pick off that kraken and take its nest. Oh shit, there's a snake's nest here. Alright, well we should... we're low on money. We're like very low on money. But I would really like more units, but... let's see what we can build. Okay, we've got our foundry back, that's good. That was the, this is the city that got taken, I think, by those, dragons. And now, like, after we have this foundry, I'm not really sure what to make here. We have plenty of food and mana and not that much money, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put down a market here and start building that. And, God, I really...
My lord.
Fighters of Flames... I'm gonna send these guys actually over across the water here to pick up that snake's nest. It's gonna take them some turns, and they're not gonna be in combat for me, but I do want to get that before like more snakes start coming out and it just becomes a big pain in the ass. Let's end turn. Uh-oh. Alright, here's those polar giants back. I remember those now. That's bad. But he walked right into the range of my shaman. Oh, actually there's something we can give him. Masterwork armor, definitely worthwhile. And he's also leveled up, so we can get that on him before he attacks. Death Resilience Aura, we could give plus 30% death magic, or not 30%, but plus 30 death magic resistance to all neighboring units. That sounds pretty good. Or we could attack with more life magic, or we could get more resistance to elemental magic. Let's check out his resistances. He's already got really good death magic resistance and not such great elemental magic resistance. So I'm going to give him some more elemental resistance. Partly because we haven't been seeing a whole lot of death attacks yet, and so we don't really need to worry about that. And also, a lot of our units are actually undead, which means that we don't have to worry terribly about their death magic resistance because they're immune to it. So we're gonna hit that guy a couple times, and now we're gonna land these guys. Because I don't think the Masters of Arrows have to worry about getting hit by that guy now. We've got our Grand Stubborn Master all the way back here. He also requires some Masterwork armor, so we'll give that to him. And he still can't move because of this fucking bottleneck. This has got to be the most annoying second shard ever. I've played a little bit of this game, and it wasn't anywhere near that bad the last time. It's so bad having a bottleneck like that right at a portal. But anyway, here's our next town. It is producing a whole bunch of gold, so we should probably... Order of Plains Marines, huh? Raiding Senpon. That would be cool, except there's a pretty small ocean. I don't know, I feel like especially in this game mode, boats are going to be not very good because you have to abandon shards, and you'll just have a boat here and it can't go anywhere, like you can't move it. So you just spend a bunch of money on something that is effectively useless. We're going to go for a bank to get a little bit more money there. Money always, well, not always I guess, but often my favorite thing to buff up in Warlock, because it's really good. Oh, I accidentally ended the turn before going into the water with those guys. That's okay. They did it on their own. And eventually we want to take this Plaviln area, so we should definitely be working on that. Let's... Should we heal that guy up, or should we use this guy to attack instead? Let's think about it. So first off, these are more snow maidens, so we can shoot at them and do a shit ton of damage because they are vulnerable to it. And now, can we get these guys somewhere to fight from? Maybe after we move these guys. Yeah, okay. And then we can move these guys here. And, they still can't attack, so yes, we will go ahead and heal up. Fuck, these are undead. They can't heal themselves. Alright, or they can't be healed, rather. Alright, so these guys just need to back off then, and these guys should come forward so they... Ah, fuck, they can't.
My lord.
Alright, and we can kill those guys almost. Oh shit, they're gonna chase them into the city. Okay, those guys are dead because they had to move forward upon killing that unit. Unfortunately, but... You know, eventually we'll take this town and start invading this area. We can upgrade them. We should definitely give them Blade Wall to give them a slightly higher chance of survival here.
On your word.
These guys should definitely get some... These are a pretty good unit. I'm going to give them missile defense so that they're less likely to get hit with arrows, especially when they're sieging towns. That's really useful. These guys should just try to move in, but they can't really. So I guess... It's time to, well, we're making 10 gold a turn now, so let's go and recruit some more units. Really like, there we go, for that to work. And we can't afford anything. Okay, let's let our gold build up a little bit then. No need to, like, tap ourselves out. Oh man, what is that? Ice elementals, fuck. Alright. We're gonna have trouble
a
getting
new
through
spell
this area.
has been researched, my lord.
Especially since we can't see the ice elementals until we get close enough for them to attack us. We've got research done on Magic Ward, so we can get really good resistances on a unit for a little while if we need to, if we need them to just go ham on something, I guess. And one more of these spells to get promoted to the next level of wizardry. We're gonna grab a Barony Domain. And we're also going to move these guys right up here, and then they can attack the city. And these ice elementals, I would like to cast a spell on them, probably. Glyphs are a powerful way to improve your spells. And then click on the spell you wish to improve. What? Pure mana stone. Oh, okay, so we have to apply this to a spell. Interesting. Not sure if I have any spells I like enough to apply a permanent buff to them yet. Also, we're really low on mana, so maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now. I'd like to at least weaken it. Yeah, that's a pretty cheap spell. So we'll go ahead and cast weakness on these ice elementals so they have a little bit more trouble stopping our push here.
Healing to death.
Move this guy forward and attack the city.
Stubborn
Move this guy. This guy should probably just take the city. He's a very tanky unit, so they should have trouble attacking him. These guys should rest up, and the sergeants should move in to be a part of the action here. We can build something here. Honorable Warriors Guild. Okay, so what is this? What kind of city is this? The city was plundered. Unrest per turn +4. Uh-oh. Alright, so these guys aren't going to like me very much. These are Sparts. type of units that I have no idea what to do with. Another race. There's the word I was looking for. What do we do here? We can make an honorable warriors guild to make elite guards, honorable warriors, and smithies. We can make a mana trap. You know what? I'm gonna go for mana on this one. Well, we're in snow, which is a good place to make money, but then again, we're making a ton of money. It's also gonna grow into silver though. So we could make a lot of money here, but we really right now need mana. So I'm just gonna go for it and make some mana so that we can get some, because this is one of those cities that we're probably going to abandon later on. So what we build here isn't gonna matter in the long run. You know, we don't eventually want this to be a huge money production city or anything like that. Okay, so these guys, this is our Grand Stubborn Master, and in light of that, we probably want plus 30 melee resist. Let's look at him though. Oh, he's already got so much resist. Jesus Christ, he takes no damage from anything. Death magic is his Achilles heel, if anything. So I don't really feel that he needs plus 30 melee resistance. I think he's already totally fine against melee, so we're going to give him some extra melee damage himself. And how are we doing money-wise? Still only 30 gold, so let's hold off on spending any of that for now. Alright, those guys are about to get to the fucking thing. Those ice elementals are just gonna run for it. Oh no! They can't attack them because they're melee. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Alright, how are we doing gold-wise? We've got 44. I need rangers in here. Yeah, okay. We'll make some Archers of Plains. They'll go over there. These guys just wasted all of that time because guess what? They need to go all the way back in their boat. Fuck! That was so stupid. I just thought I could get there before anything spawned, but of course not. Because I took so long getting there. That's really frustrating. Anyway, let's bring this guy forward and attack the Ice Elementals because they do a lot of damage to Elementals. These guys... Oh, actually, Ice Elementals suck. I just see Elementals, and after Warlock 1, I'm just like, well, fuck, those must be really bad. But this guy has 16 hit points. He does Elemental Magic 1.5. Oh, man. That's partly due to the lesser weakness, but also he's just not a very strong unit. So that was a total waste of a weakness because I expected him to be way stronger than he was. We'll finish off some Snow Maidens here and move our archers forward to attack these Polar Giants. And they're on a Giant's Hall, which is going to be some treasure for us when we pick it up. Let's let these guys rest a little bit more before we send them charging in anywhere crazy. And we can finish off this Ice Elemental with that guy. Ice Elemental's Pillars. Oh, Mana Veil, cost minus 6%, spell power minus 6%. That's a weird buff for a spell. I don't know what I'm going to do with those things, man. Anyway, let's end turn. Uh-oh. Okay, those guys are way more badass than I was thinking they might be. So they hurt our archers pretty bad, but that's okay, because we can basically finish them off here. Not quite.
On the way of the bow.
Alright, uh-oh. These guys are frozen. Unit power minus 50%, resistance minus 25 melee, and they're stunned for 3 turns. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's bad. I should have healed them.
We will stand right here
with my cleric, but unfortunately couldn't get that done. Okay, so we have to hope.
Yes.
What are these guys doing? Well, they do 25 melee damage, but they're down to a tiny fraction, so I'm not sure what they're actually going to do with their melee. It's definitely not 25. They also have Cold Breath, Frostbite. Huh. Is that what he just used on me? That must be. Okay, so we don't have to worry about him doing that much damage again then. These fighters could move in, but what are they gonna... Excuse me, what are they gonna do? There's another Leviathan up there. That's something that I would like to take out eventually, but it's gonna take some time before we have this area kind of under our control. Let's build something while we think about what's going on over there. We have a market and shit. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll keep on making money here. We'll probably get rid of it before too terribly long. This city, that is, so, you know, that's something to think about as well. Move this guy over again. Such a waste of his time. Anyway, let's end turn. There's our archers up. Those guys are just gonna run, which is great for me because now my masters of arrows aren't going to die. Oh, that's the whole monster turn was that. Okay. Can these guys even rest? No, they can't. Fuck. Oh, they could. Oh, I should have used. Oh no, unit is stunned. Never mind. Let's move in here against these polar giants. We can almost kill them with those guys, but I definitely want to move on to the. Oh fuck. I want to move on to their base in the same move as I kill them. So, oh good. Well, that works too. All right. Polar giants. Well, the spawner for them destroyed. There's 130 gold and 30 mana. The evil returns. You suddenly feel the presence of a familiar force, a force so wild, or so full of wild hatred, that you will never forget it, mistake it for anything other than the dremers. Oh no. Target Mr. I can just postpone it? Alright, the creatures know no mercy, and they will kill you if you do not kill them first. Yeah, okay, dremers are definitely something we recognize if you've seen my Armageddon mode playthrough. Alright, so we've got some dremmer throwers. Fuck, man. Alright, let's kill some dremers. There they are. Well, that's going to be a little bit scary. Because these guys, yeah, 60 hit points, 40 missile damage, and they have these two fucking badass spells. These are exactly the dremmer throwers that we remember from our previous game. We definitely need to cast lesser weakness on them so they are not an enormous threat. Really hoping the spell works. There we go. And yeah, that should make them substantially weaker anyway. Yeah, minus 20%, 25% damage from them. And we need to get people in and ready to defend our town from them so they don't turn it into a fucking dremmer castle or something. And we need to level up a unit. These guys could use some... Let's check them out. They already have great missile defense, being skeletons. Very poor elemental magic. They're immune to death magic, though. So this is that awkward situation like we have with all skeleton units. It's like, do we want more missile defense? Not really. Do we want perceptive? Not really. Do we want death magic resistance? No, but you know, 15 elemental magic is about the best we can get out of that. So let's do that. Here's our archers. These guys can come down and help us with these bats. Not bats, but snakes. We'll be able to take their nest next turn and then sail those guys across as well. Let's end turn. And I'm really scared about these dremers. Oh, thank God, he focused the Grand Stubborn Master. Is he stunned now? No, Illusion of Pain. Damage per turn -2. That's not too bad, really. So let's just back that ass up. And back these guys up as well. And back these guys up, having them on the back lines. These guys still need to get unfrozen. But we'll make kind of a perimeter of defense here, and then when they come forward, we can use our ranged units to attack them and kind of jump on them. But we don't want to go to them, I don't think, especially not with our Masters of Arrows still severely injured and stunned. So we'll wait on that. This is a town based on food production, so let's produce some food. Mill is going to be good, so let's do it. And over here, this is another food town, so let's make... I guess we want a plain archers guild so that we can... Oh, no we don't, because we only have these two other... we can move over here too. So we should just like spam farms here, or not even really. I mean, there's no reason to build farms if we're not going to buff them. So instead, we can just stick with this pumpkin farm. And you know what? Let's make some fucking mana here. Let's make a mana trap. Because we could definitely use more mana per turn so we can actually cast some spells. And these fighters need to go into the portal and come to help out the cause here ASAP. I don't want them to have that. There we go. That command queued up. These guys can take the snake's nest finally, and there's that sorted out. And then next turn they can sail over to Paranama and eventually into the portal. Alright, so here comes the trolls. The dremmer throwers didn't even come. So we don't have to worry about them this turn. So instead we'll just beat the shit out of them and then rest some units up and prepare for the dremers to come and attack us. Painful hold. Ooh, that's really cool. Inflicts melee damage on one target and stuns it. Neat. Okay, we should definitely be thinking about using that. Let's move these guys forward. Again, I don't want that move queued up because I'll accidentally not move them enough in the future. Sword of Truth. Plus 10% melee. You know what? Plus 10% melee damage is pretty good for 45 coins. We're going to purchase that and open up, not that, but the Hall of Lords. Close. And this guy can have a weapon now, too. This guy's getting pretty badass. Oh yeah, this is the weird double missile protection thing. Let me check him out and see if that's actually, like, taking effect. Seems to be. Yeah, he has a ton of missile defense, actually. I can't tell if it's coming from the equipped armor, but, like, that's a lot of missile defense. And he's reached a point where defense is going to be pretty pointless on him unless it's magic resistance of some kind, because you can see 125 melee defense gave him 83% damage reduction, and 155 only gave him 89%, so 30 whole extra resistance only accounts for 6% damage reduction, so we don't need to buff his melee anymore for sure, but some death and elemental magic resistance would not be awry. We're going to send these guys into the water, and we've got, yeah, we're back up to a pretty decent amount of money, so let's make some Masters of Arrows and end turn.
It appears there is another great mage in these lands.
There are other great mages, and you have to deal with them, sometimes by vanquishing them. More often you need to trade with them or make alliances. Proceed to the diplomacy screen to learn more. Yay! Alright, a group of rogues is blocking the entrance to your capital, and they demand gold in exchange for passage of your goods and subjects. What? Drive them off? Yeah, I'm not really going to allow bandits to fuck with me here. Okay, so here's another great mage. And it seems like this is going to be very similar to the first Warlock in that known great mages, relationships with the gods. By starting the negotiations, we'll be able to declare war. Yep. These are the perks of the selected great mage. Okay. Yep. Very similar to the previous game. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Yes.
How do you feel about a non-aggression pact? Nah, he's not into it. Hey, we can see how much gold he has without, like, trying to force him to give us all of it. Wow, this guy is rich as fuck. What the hell? Where did you get 2,000 gold and 4,000 mana? I wonder if I can trade with him a little bit. Like, hey, dude, how do you feel about Shadow Bolt? And do you have any good spells? Nah, not particularly. So how do you feel about giving me some mana? Maybe 50? They'll give me like 45 mana for it. I'm not that into it. I'll save my spells for maybe making a better trade later when he's a little bit more afraid of me. And I don't really need the mana that badly right now. So right now we need to just, like, buckle down and try to make sure the city doesn't go down. We also definitely need to take out these drummer throwers. But it seems like this guy's actually going to intervene a little bit. He has some units in there anyway, so whether he likes it or not, he's going to be involved with these drummers. And they are not going to discriminate between attacking him and me. Or at least they shouldn't. That wouldn't make any sense at all, because they're just bloodthirsty animals who want to kill everybody. Let's kill those bears, anyway, and then we can go for this bear den. And we'll leave some dudes at the city to make sure that that nothing comes and attacks it while we take care of bear land up there. Let's construct a building over here. This is our money city, so we can make a mint now and make even more money. And let's level up these guys and give them... let's give them some Furious Charge. And an idle unit requires some orders. These guys need to boat over here in preparation for getting out of the water. We've met rival Great Mage. Yep. And let's end turn. Let's end turn. Oh, these guys want to do something. Let's just have them defend
We will stand
this
right
turn,
here.
and yeah, we're all good. We don't need to worry about this Thank you. I'd like to enter. Alright. So yeah, they are going to fight the badass drummer throwers for me. And those bats are in a lot of trouble. But hey, he's like distracting them for me, which is super nice. And now we've got some bears up here. Is that really all we're gonna do with archers? Masters of arrows, no less. These guys just have invisibility. Yeah, wow. Jesus, those are some badass bears. Why are they so resistant? They have minus 25 missile resistance. Damage should be plus 41%. Reduce damage of all types. Turns remaining 0. Weird. Okay. Wonder where that came from. Alright.
Healing to death.
So we should just... I guess we should wait that out then. Let's move these guys forward. Let's rest these guys up. Oh, we could have just gone and bashed them. Why didn't I do
Your
that?
call.
Give them the old stun. But anyway, these guys need to heal, and we'll just wait for these bears, because it looks like that perk is going to go away, so... These are not Masters of Arrows. What are these? Grand Stubborn Master, okay. And we'll come over here with that guy, and then next turn we'll attack the bears when they stop taking reduced damage from all sources, because that seems like a good way to waste a lot of effort. Rune Bedchambers for the Rune Witches Guild. That sounds fucking sweet. Yeah, I would like some witches. Alright, so we're gonna make some witches. Let's go ahead and just make that here, I guess. And over here, this is just whatever the fuck we want it to be, I guess. Mana pool. Oh, excellent. Alright, I will totally make a mana pool. And maybe we could even make that, Shaman's Guild or whatever it just was. I like read it and immediately it left my head, but whatever the like Healer's Guild was, because that sounds pretty cool. Let's move these guys up to have them ready to move on to the next area as well. And end turn.
The new spell research is complete.
Excellent. Okay, so now we have Barony Domain Management, which means that we can have one more city without pissing people off. So that's pretty excellent. And now do the bears... Yeah, okay, now the bears will take full damage from stuff.
On the way of the
So
bow.
we can, yeah, totally fuck them up with arrows now, which makes a lot more sense. And these guys should be super dead. There we go. Bear dead and down, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. This is a tiny, tiny, tiny shard. Look at this. Like, the whole place is just like... There's the... Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, here's the portal we took in, here's the portal out, and then, like, well, it's possible there's more land over here, I suppose. Anyway, let's check out our wizardry, or our spell research, I should say. And now we could work on some of these spells. They're going to take a long time to research, and they're also very expensive spells. So, maybe we don't want to do that quite yet. Maybe we want to get some more cheap spells. Let's check out sorcery. Maybe. We already have Shadow Bolt, but we have to get more of these things. We could get life magic so we can kill things that are weak to life magic a little bit more easily. Most living units have 100 life magic resistance like by default, but undead have like minus 25, so it would be really good on them. And in light of that, yeah, it's a really cheap, good nuke for undead. Let's take a life bolt, and that will research more quickly than the crazy stuff we were thinking of before. Here's market tax offices. Let's make a bank and upgrade this. What is this guy? Master of Arrows. Okay, so this is an important unit. We can give him dodge or missile and stuff resistance. So these guys are alive. These are not undead. Weird. Alright. So we've got 20 melee, 35 missile. Yeah, he needs defense of all sorts, but especially death and elemental magic. It looks like it's going to be best on him. Yeah, 25 melee would be nice, but death and elemental magic he had nothing against. And that's going to be a big difference. Like, he had 0% now, and now he has minus 20%. So, pretty cheap way to get his defense up. This Grand Stubborn Master. We still have to worry about these Dremer throwers, but I want my army to be here and ready first. So I'm going to just bring these guys in and have a perimeter so that they don't come in and attack the city. But we're going to wait until these guys are ready to come down and help the fight as well. And And that guy can defend,
On your
and
word.
these guys can move into the portal. Yeah, I guess I'll have them move first. And then the other guys can also move
Cast,
into
Donurai.
the portal. Alright, that's going to be the end of that turn. Wow, that guy's just pumping out bats to attack the fucking dremers for me. That's really nice of him. But anyway, I think that's going to be the end of this episode of Warlock 2, The Exiled. We've made some really good progress. We've kind of tamed the second shard here. What was once like a very terrifying place to be is now not so bad. We've got a little city here and everything. And next time, we'll probably finish clearing this area out and maybe even check out the next shard. In fact, I expect us to check out the next shard. Unless either there's a whole shitload of stuff up here that we can't see, or something crazy happens, like the dragons attacking our capital again or something. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time with more Warlock.